way early. It will not be but a moment. Welcome back, my dear dreamers. I imagine you have questions, as always, but first, I know how much you hate to float aimlessly during our talks. There, now you can stand with me. You terrestrials love your ground, even if there is none, though I do find that aspect of you quite endearing. Now, you will have your questions, but let me answer the ones you always ask. I feel like I have most of the questions memorized, so allow me. Yes, you are dreaming in a way. Some terrestrials such as yourself can shed their physical bodies while they sleep to explore the cosmos. I see you worry, and yes, you will be able to return to your body safely. You might not even believe this, but this is around our 100th time meeting. It is unfortunate you have not remembered our talks at all. But I am hopeful that one day you will. Until then, I will bear the burden of those lost memories. For believe it is not true burden. I cherish these talks and our time together, no matter how fleeting they may be. I did not finish your question. Did I? Forgive me. I will tell the rest. I am a celestial, those born of the stars. Several of us are as old as creation itself. I am about a millennium old myself. We are rather aimless creatures, I must admit. We roam from galaxy to galaxy to observe but rarely intervene. I likened our existence to those curious creatures of yours. Jellyfish, I believe the name was. See, I know you all too well, my dear, as to why I thought it to be rather apt for what most of our kind do. Mine's as well as yours. I thought us to be no better unless we got to know our respective galaxies and the people that inhabit them. You likened them to yourself just the other night when you described how your obligation then made you feel float and to and fro in the waves of your work with no directions. In truth, we have had many talks about such feelings, both you and I, the meaning of life, space, the cosmos, even novelties of your world. Eventually, our feelings mingled in such a way that I could not ignore my own, which led to us to have a rather troubled discussion. In your last slumber, in my eagerness to share my experiences and feelings with you, I confessed I found myself growing fond of you in a way that I wished to explore romantically. To put it simply, I love you. But it was the look. That look. You looked at me in the same way when we last spoke, full of confusion and doubt. You have done what a handful of terrestrials have ever done. You captured the heart of a celestial. I could fall no harder, even if I were dropped from one side of the universe to another. This is why it broke my heart to pieces that you fought for me. You humored as you always did. A celestial such as myself should not lower themselves to such a low, that it would be the same as if you had fallen for an ant. I could not understand. I would not understand all that pain, rebuffing my affections with such hatred for yourself. You think of yourself as so unworthy of love that you would shed the invitation of it. No, last night you spoke of the time that I confessed. Then you woke up before I could reply, denying me any solace. You will listen now. If your heart does not change, I will listen to everything you have to say. Please do not deny me a chance to speak my feelings again. There is no such thing as a grander desire when it comes to matter of the heart. Grand deeds, wealth, empires, power and control, all as fleeting as the astral dust. We celestial beings can see the depths of those who visit us, much like how you explain the spectrum of light. All those days ago, we can see the vibrance, warmth you get, the complex range of being. In short, in my millennium of life, I have never met a soul with whom I felt such a warmth of being, a beautiful intensity of color, and a fondness for each layer of their self. Even if you were to truly reject my wishes, I would not find another like you in 100 lifetimes. You do not need to be one of those dreaded executives. You need not to be the greatest artist or inventor, for that is not what I desire. The way our conversations go on for an eternity, as I would be, as enraptured as I was on the first word, the cadence and tone of your voice, those eyes looked at me with affection and tenderness, your smile, the one that ekes out even through your tears. Just as now, my heart burns as bright as the largest star in the universe. It does not need to be stoked by frivolous swords of accolades, for it burns by your presence alone. Now, are you still adamant on rejecting my love? Thank you for finally accepting my heart, my sweet stubborn star. I tease, of course. I am more than happy that we may continue to talk about such intimate matters. As for your questions, you need not worry about not achieving the greatness in your life. You are much like the flowers of your stroll amongst. I am content to watch you grow with each day. A flower does not compare itself to its peers. It simply grows a full life with experiences and warmth. Grow with my love, for I will provide it like a gentle rain every day. Grow with your own experiences, adventures, outside of your usual comforts, and regale me about those high and lows. Grow happy and content in yourself. Live a full life with no regrets. Then, when you are done growing my beautiful flower, I will await you out in the cosmos for your final dream, in which we will walk amongst the stars and show you sights you could have never imagined. if you'll live your life to its natural end. No shortcuts. It is the one rule that I impart to you. And of course, let no other celestials capture your heart. In my haste, I may have mentioned our relationship, to which I received many lectures on romance between a terrestrial and a celestial, that they do not last for one reason or another. But I have hope, for you are a rarity of a rarity. Unfortunately, others grew curious about such rare treasures, so do not let your heart be swayed, even if you cannot remember. Also, I have to... Oh, I thought we had more time. Please promise me, before you wake up again, promise me you will keep those two conditions as a vow for gentler nights, for as long as time allows. Oh, one day, I hope you remember everything, so I can probably and properly spend each slumber with you. Until then, I will say it every night, that you go back to your realm. Let me be your respite from your work every night, and you from mine. Never forget, I love you.